Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Encode Decode. Today is the 16th day of 30 days DSA challenge. Today we are going to see a medium level question about merge intervals. Before moving into that, if you guys have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It motivates me to create a content like that. Okay guys, let's see what the question says. Given an array of intervals where interval I equal to start of I, end of I. Merge all overlapping intervals and return an array of non-overlapping intervals that cover all the intervals input. Okay guys, it's a little bit confusing when we are seeing in the definition itself. I will debug it. Okay, they have given a certain inputs 1 comma 3 2 comma 6 8 comma 10 15 comma 8, and they want an output as 1 comma 6 8 comma 10 15 comma 18, which means what are the values inside 1 comma 3 and 2 comma 6. Okay, because 3 and 2, it includes a value between 1 comma 6, right? So that's what they are saying. What are the numbers comes under the interval of those two numbers, we should merge them and gives us 1. That's what they are saying. And if you see, there is no overlap between these two separate elements, so we need to give them as it is. In this example, 1 comma 4 and 4 comma 5, for example, there is a common element of both, right? So we should use 1 comma 5. Let me explain this clearly in a visual manner. Okay, for example, this is the original string they have given, string or a list they have given, 1 comma 3 8 comma 10. Likewise, what we need to do is just we need to sort them out in a ascending order. For example, here you can see there are switches between 8 comma 10 and 2 comma 6. We need to sort them in a ascending order. The result will be 1 comma 3 2 comma 6. Likewise, 8 comma 10 1 comma 8. For visual manner, I just have split them up. This is the first array, 1 comma 3, and this is the second array, 2 comma 6. Okay, this is the second array, 2 comma 6. The third array will be 8 comma 10, like this one. The fourth one will be 15 comma 18. Here you can see there are common elements between 1 comma 3 and 2 comma 6, which is 2 comma 3. These are the common elements for both the list. So what we are doing is take the first element and take the last element, and we get an output as 1 comma 6. Likewise, there is a no common element between these two intervals, so we need to return an output of 8 comma 10 and 15 comma 18. I hope you guys have understand the concept, what they're asking for. Let's see how we are going to solve in a coding manner. Okay guys, before moving into the typing Python code, I just want to explain how the solution will be. This is the original text before sorted, and we need to sort them up in this ascending manner. After that, ascending manner in the sense, whatever the first element of the particular list, for example, here you can see 1 2 8 15. This is the ascending order of our list, and we need to create a new empty list in the name of result. It is our convenience, you can create in some other name also. If a list, which means the result list is empty, we need to assign the first element. For example, anyhow we have created a new result. At the time it was empty, so what we need to do is assign the first element of the list to the result element, which means if this element goes in the loop, the first element is 1 comma 3, we are going to assign them up. Okay, after that we are going to check the several condition. Okay, if the result is empty upon the first element, this is what we have seen now, or check the last element of result of minus 1 of 1. What it will give is, it will go through the result list, checks whether we are having a last element of the list is lesser than to the interval of first element, which means, for example, in this question what they have given is nested list inside a list. So if you want to pick up the last element, means we need to give a minus 1. This is the last element. We should not consider 18 as a last element, but for this entire list, this is the last element. So that is the reason I just have given minus 1. In that last element, we need to pick up the index of first one. It is the index of 0, it is the index of 1. We need to pick up the first one and compare whether the interval of the next iteration, which means, for example, here we are checking the 1 comma 3, it will check this will comes as a 3. Okay, this particular scenario will comes as a 3. 3 lesser than the first element of next item, okay, which is 2. Definitely it is not lesser than, so it will goes to this condition. Okay, now change the result of this one. Okay, just a minute, I will get my pen. Okay, now change the result of last element minus 1. At the time this is the last element, what we are going to do is, if you are getting this means the value will be 3. Okay, we are going to convert them the interval of 1. This is the interval of 1 6. So we are reassigning the value to 1 comma 6. This is how we are doing. Okay, now we are moving to the next element 8 comma 10. We are checking whether the list is empty. No, it will comes to this space, and check whether the value is greater than, which means result of 6, which this is the value 6. 6 lesser than 8. Yeah, it was lesser than 8, and it will directly append this one to the result element. This is how we are doing, guys. I hope this one clears you. If you guys have not yet clear, let me code it first. Maybe you guys will understand at the moment. Okay, first I'm going to sort the intervals. Okay, and I'm going to create a new list in the name of result, res, and I'm going to insert a create a for loop iterating the intervals element, and I'm checking if, sorry guys, if result is empty, not result, or result of minus 1, the last element of result. In the last element we need to pick up the index of 1 is lesser than I of 0, which means we are iterating 1 by 1 iteration, so it will comes to iteration I of 0 dot, and we are going to append them with I. Else the both conditions are not satisfied in the above statement, we are going to change the last element of the result in the index of 1 to max. We need to check the maximum of both the values. Sorry guys, comma I of 1, and finally we are going to return result. Yes, that's it guys. This is the code for merge interval. Let me run this, whether we can see we got any error or not. Yeah, there is a mistake. It will be minus 1, the last element of the result. Yes guys, our both of our test cases passed. I'm going to submit this question. Yes guys, our code has been cleared, all the test cases given in the lead code platform. Okay guys, see you in the next challenge. Bye bye.